Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first. There he is. Lucas was frozen for a second. Welcome to
Oh,
the
okay.
Sandbox Wednesday stream. I didn't even click anything. You just came back. So
I just
yeah.
sheer force of will.
Welcome to the Sandbox Wednesday stream. I am Alex Florez, aka Kamisazi, joined here in heart, mind, body, and soul by Lucas is right. Hey,
Hey,
Lucas.
man.
We're
How are
having
you?
some technical difficulties of all sorts today. I updated my sound drivers, so my settings are all kind of wacky, and I'm trying to fix them on the fly here. Lucas is having technical issues. Hey, we're just vibing, you know. We're we're doing it live, as Joe would say.
We're
We
doing
may
it.
be we may be visited by people today. I've
Hopefully.
invited the rest of our Alpha Stream Dream Team to join us in voice whenever they want. Hopefully, I think my settings are correct for Lucas to not get moved around randomly when that happens. But hopefully that doesn't mess it up. But they can pop in, say hi, and talk with us about the
All of
Sandbox
the things.
GMAE Game Jam Awards that we are running today. I'm excited. I don't know about Lucas.
I'm excited.
Okay.
I really love that we did this. I love the fact that we had just like a GME game jam, like just the concept behind it, because it really gave the community a chance to show what they see and what they know, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed seeing their perspective on us. And
Yeah.
apparently, a lot of people are really up on the knowledge that I really enjoy lemons.
Lemons,
Lemons.
indeed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was really cool to see people who, some of them I know a little bit, some of them I don't know very well at all. But they all know us, which is in a way kind of creepy, but it is also, the this is the way this relationship is established
Yeah,
as
yeah,
as
yeah.
people in the public eye. So it's really interesting to see people be able to pick apart our personalities and say things that we've never necessarily said in real life, but sound like something that we would say in the context of that game, which is it's pretty cool to see.
I loved it.
Before we get to the Game Jam Awards,
Okay.
I saw somebody ask in the chat about what the merge is going to do to the sandbox, Polygon, and all that stuff. So I don't have all the details, but I have this thread, which I'm going to share in the chat here. Let's see if that goes out correctly. All right, that went to YouTube and Twitch. Is that an Andy? Do I hear an Andy?
I think it is.
Maybe.
He said maybe, so now I'm kind of scared.
A wild one.
Oh,
A wild Andy has appeared. Hi, Andy. We're about to talk about the Ethereum merge real quick before getting on to the Game Jam results.
Nice.
So I'm actually just going to read through this thread instead of just, scrolling quickly through it on the stream. Read fast. Okay. The merge, the biggest upgrade of the Ethereum network, has started yesterday. Is it still yesterday? It's still yesterday. Here is a little thread about what you need to know and what it means for the sandbox. The sandbox will only support Ethereum proof of stake chain. We do not plan on supporting any potential ETH proof of work forks. Real quickly, the sloppy version of the difference between those things. Proof of work is the Ethereum miners doing all the calculations to find out what the next block in the Ethereum chain is, doing all the calculations, the big hard GPU work for that. Proof of stake, if I understand it correctly, is people who have large chunks of Ethereum, like miners oftentimes do, are staking into the network the Ethereum that they already have to show that they have a stake in it, like saying like, this means something to me, this is important, I value the network, and they help validate transactions as opposed to just doing the processing. So in theory, this will greatly reduce the amount of processing. You don't have multiple miners all competing to process a block at the same time, and using a lot of electricity to do that. So the idea is that it's more energy efficient in overall. That's the basic. So the sandbox is siding with the more energy efficient fork. Although I guess the merge is that these forks are coming together. These two different ways of doing it are becoming one thing. I'd clear my throat there. All right, token holders. There is no specific action to be taken regarding your tokens, sand, land, and NFTs. In order to keep you safe, we do not recommend our users interact with any ETH proof of work forks. So I believe this means that if you're just using regular Ethereum on your MetaMask wallet, Bitsky, Arcane, whatever wallet you have set up, just keep on using it the way you would normally use it. The entire network is moving over to proof of stake. So you would have to intentionally do something to use the proof of work network. We recommend not changing those settings. The final stage of the merge is scheduled approximately on the 15th of September at 0000 UTC, midnight. As a precaution, all our main Ethereum features, Marketplace, Bridge, Claim, Minting, will be disabled around this date. A further announcement will be posted to specify the exact period of downtime. I'm actually going to retweet because that's pretty important. Staking on Polygon will remain available without interruption. Although the merge should run smoothly, the Sandbox tech team plans to intensively monitor our smart contracts during and after the merge to catch any potential side effects as soon as possible. Your security is our priority. And then at the end of the thread, you can do some more research on Polygon stuff. So that's a lot of technical stuff, but basically the main thing to keep an eye out for is that on the 15th, a lot of our features on the website will be disabled while we make sure that when the merge happens, things don't just crash and break. We want to make sure that everybody's stuff is secured. There was one thing to mention. This is not at all related to the merge, but some users may have noticed that if they've been buying things on the Sandbox Marketplace or making claims, they have not seen those assets in OpenSea yet. And this is actually an issue on the OpenSea side. It's been reported to them. They're looking into it. Your claims and your purchases on the Sandbox Marketplace have gone through successfully, as long as the transaction cleared on Etherscan. So you can trust Etherscan. If you look at your Sandbox inventory, it should be updated correctly. And if you look at your wallet on LooksRare, it will also reflect the changes correctly. There just seems to be an issue with OpenSea pulling transaction information from our system. So they are fixing that. If it's not already fixed, I haven't checked in the past couple hours, but OpenSea will be back up and running. It's just a little behind right now, about a week or so. All right. That was the news. Let's see, are there any questions here? Wait, I'm confused. Is this talking about the sand switch over to Polygon, or is this something else? This is something else. So, so Polygon is a layer 2 network. We are not planning on getting off of layer 2 because of this proof of work to proof of stake switch. I've got like a single hair that keeps on brushing my nose. It's really distracting. It makes me want to sneeze.
Is it from your mustache?
No, it's from my head. It's like just like one hair that decided to like brush across my nose, the front of my nose. It made me want to sneeze. Yeah, Polygon, it's sort of related. I believe Polygon works on a proof of stake system. It means that all of Ethereum is hopefully going to be as energy efficient as something like Polygon, which the goal is that it's more energy efficient and also cheaper for gas fees, which in turn I think might even make Polygon more energy efficient and cheaper on gas fees. I'm not sure exactly what the effects will be. I think a lot of people are not entirely sure what the effects will be because this is a big system change that is going to affect a lot of things.
Well, I mean, the way that Polygon works is it's a roll-up tech. It's layer 2. It's a roll-up. So what happens on Ethereum gets kind of funnels down to Polygon, and by doing multiple transactions in one is how we get these massively reduced fees. So, I mean, in theory, if we're saving energy up here, then that energy save will. I mean, I don't see how it couldn't transfer down to the multiple transactions below it.
Yeah, that's why I said I think that will be the effect. But there's people a lot smarter than me who know a lot more than me. So I'm not the expert with the technical side of things here as far as the chain goes. So yeah, Polygon Matic is a side chain of ETH, which is a proof of stake network. Yeah. So Ethereum's been proof of work this whole time. So side networks like Polygon were made to be more energy efficient and move things off the main network. And now the main network is doing this whole big. It's like changing the entire engine under the hood of Ethereum. It's like you're not. It's like taking your muscle car from the 70s with this giant 6-cylinder engine, and you're putting a Tesla engine in it now to run off of a lithium battery instead of gasoline. Like that's the kind of transition that's happening. It's a very big change, which is why this is such a big deal.
Would it still rev?
Only if you are staking the Rev token, I think. That would be.
Well done. Well played. Touche. Moving on.
All right. Okay, so I think I'm not seeing any major questions at the moment. Oh, G is us says, I want to buy an Atari NFT from the site for the Atari event contest, but I'm not sure all that are linked will qualify. Is there any list? So there is actually a list. If you go to the Sandbox Play page, you can actually pull up all of the NFTs that are part of the event. So you go to the shop button here on the Play page, and then collections, and you can add Atari's right at the top, so it's very easy to see. And so you can see all of the assets in the Atari list. This looks like the whole collection to me, just based on how long it is. But if you're not sure, you can check it with this, and it's got this for all the other ones. So for everybody who's got Council of Wizzy stuff, because I own 258 of them, but it's because I'm the distributor. It just looks funny. You only need one in order to be eligible for the NFT collector's badge and to earn that guaranteed sand as you level up. You only need to own any one of the assets. So there's literally several hundred assets that are part of this program, and you only need to own one. So don't stress out that you need to collect them all. I don't have any advantage for the fact that I own so many of these because I'm the person who made them. It doesn't entitle me to anything extra than anybody who owns a single one of anything from any of these collections. But yeah, so that's where you can find that out. All right, so are we ready for the GMAE awards to begin?
Andy, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so hopefully I'm gonna have to adjust the music on the fly here. Hopefully it's not too loud, just because I updated my driver settings yesterday, and this is my first time streaming since updating them, and some things changed, and I've been trying to figure it out. But here we have the top 10.
I was going to do a drum roll, but I decided too long.
All right, we've got the Scarnival by KOC Games. Remember, these are in no particular order. Sandbox Office Rush by Duty Dam. Thanks
By
to Andy.
who?
Dude Dudidam? Dudidam? Dudidam.
Duty damn. Digging that name. I've been saying Dudium for the longest time, so
Dudium?
happy to be wrong.
I think if you took out the D at the end and put a U instead of an A, it would be Dudium.
I'm adding extra letters because I feel like it.
Yeah.
And just taking some out, adding some in, you know.
Next, we've got Knockout by iFam Dignity. We played this one on stream. This was a lot of fun.
Knockout or Wipeout?
It was originally called Wipeout. It's
Oh.
called Knockout now.
Gotcha, okay.
Changed the name for copyright reasons.
For reasons.
Yeah, I did. So thanks to Andy for putting this video together. I made that edit to fix the name there because it changed after the competition started. The GMAE Office by HDGMAE. We also played this one on stream. And I don't remember the full team on this one. I know Half Dork was part of this.
I was a little thrown off when you said the name.
All right, the next one is the Metaverse Show by DDD3. I didn't play this one on stream. I know Joe and Conrad did, and this one was a ton of fun.
I actually missed this one as well.
Yeah, it's like Fall Guys with all the disappearing tiles.
Oh, I remember when Joe played this one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. But if you
really
played
cool.
Fall Guys, it was probably you have like an upper hand. Next is El Bombero by Sandbox GJ.
That was a fun one.
We will have a form today. We are gonna do an Alpha Pass giveaway and a Wizzy the Purple's enhanced hat giveaway as well.
Nope, I'm taking them both. Nobody gets anything.
Oh, okay. All right. Lucas has claimed them, so no giveaway today.
I claimed them. I put out the form. Nobody else responded to it, so I responded, and then I won. It was amazing.
Rigged. One Lambo. I'm not sure.
Yesterday.
Next
It's
is Streamers
arrived
versus
already.
Community by Yuri308. I know. Was it Joey and Conrad or just Conrad? I don't remember. One of them played this on stream. I played this off stream. This was a ton of fun.
Yeah,
Very
I played this one off
challenging,
stream
but you get
for a while.
you adapt.
Yeah.
Next is Dev World by Poon What? Really creative game here. I hadn't seen anything like this in the sandbox before. It's kind of it's like a dev simulator. A World Without Colors by Borisai. We also played this one on stream.
Oh yeah, this was the creepy one with the face that just kept popping up in the wall
It's
every
that
once in a
face.
while.
I think it's in. Oh, did I not leave it in?
Beans Battle by LIX Jam Team. We played this one on stream for a long time because
Yep.
I was dumb and I missed one of the most useful things for a while. I was doing it the hard way. And then I figured out I could fly and use auto turrets, which was just insane.
Astounding. I adore this game. Everything about it, from beginning to end, top to bottom. This one was just... There was so many unique concepts they built into it that I hadn't seen before. I was really impressed by it. I know you rewatch the stream, you can hear me gushing over it, but yeah, I'm not done yet.
Yeah, lots of great games. Every single game in this top 10, and there. I feel like there should be some honorable mentions too. Maybe I'll tweet out some other ones that there were just so many good games, and I guess it's easy to feel flattered when people are making games about you, but just a lot of creativity in this jam. Some of the most interesting new ways of doing things that I've seen between Dev World, Beans Battle, community versus streamers, or streamers versus community. I might have gotten the name backwards. They all were doing things that I just had never seen done before. So and just all the games are really, really great. So amazing work from everybody. Yeah. I don't have a lot else to say. Although I suppose we did skip something that we usually do, which is we talk about what the prizes are. So I should probably do that.
For 1 second. I think that we have Hammer Mike in the chat right now.
Which one's Hammer Mike?
The Hammer Mike.
The Hammer
Mike. The community mod. He helps with all the ambassadors, social media manager. Hammer Mike. I suppose the Mike's part is spelled M-I-K-K.
Mike. Mike.
Okay.
Just wanted to say hi to him.
Oh, okay.
He's an amazingly helpful human being and very kind, and he's always helping us out with a number of things. So just wanted to say hi.
I'm seeing a lot of stop hammer time stuff going on in the chat here. Well, welcome. All right, so normally we do this part before we start revealing the top 10, and I forgot because I got distracted. That happens sometimes. So
did I distract you again?
Can you distract me again?
Oh, did I distract you again?
Did you? No, you didn't. I don't think it was your fault. Yeah, that was kind of a letdown. I'm disappointed in you for not distracting me better. All right, so what is the GMAE Jam? So for those of you who did not participate or have not been watching for the past few weeks, or maybe this is your first time watching us, the GMAE Jam, everybody was assigned to create any kind of experience that they wanted, but they had to include all 11 of the streaming staff. That is Lozen, Cody, V, Julia, me, PandaPops, Touche, Andy Ritchie, Joseph the Vision X Madding, Lucas is right, and Radcon Dad, the Conrad. That's his new name now. Radcon Dad, the Conrad.
The Conrad?
The Conrad.
Oh, wow. That reminds me of that Boy Meets World episode where Corey joins the wrestling team and his wrestling name is Corey Matthews.
I don't think I've seen that one. It's been a long time since I've watched that show.
Yeah, it's a great show.
All right, so the prize pool is a total of 15,000 sand split between first place at 6,000 sand, second place at 3,500 sand, third place at 2,000 sand, and fourth to 10th place each receiving 500 sand. Rest is all like the guidelines and goals and stuff, and we don't need to go through all that because the competition is done. However, if you're interested in joining some game jam competitions, we are currently running a Care Bears jam. Let's see if I can find that one.
There's two.
There are two. Let's see.
If you run it.
There's the Care Bears jam, and what's the other one? I don't remember off the top of my head.
I can't pronounce it. I'm not going to say.
Oh, Ragnarok.
I'll just post the link. Yeah. There you go.
All right, Andy Ritchie just shared the Ragnarok game jam. There's also an asset sale going on for these things. I just picked up most of them. Yeah, pretty much all of it. I think there was like 2 or 3 that I didn't get, where I was like, I didn't need the big cake. I'm not going to use that. But all the characters and stuff, yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff going on. You can check that out on the Sandbox website. We'll take a quick look at those real quick.
Do you know one of the best things I have to say about the good morning, afternoon, and evening game jam is the fact that because it was around the theme of just what the stream is, it's very, very open, which meant that the contestants and like the entries towards the competition were just so vague. Like everything, there was such a huge range in the entries that we don't normally see in competitions. And that's something that I kind of loved more by having this community one. with just having the 11 models as a requirement, really, than a partner or something like that.
Yeah,
It
there
really
was a
brought out-
huge variety in gameplay.
Yeah, and it really showed the community's like knowledge of the individuals, which I thought was kind of cool. I saw that worked into the storylines a lot, and it was a lot of fun to see.
It's like people, you could see when people also like came into the community by how far they reference back certain events from either the stream or
Were there any Spoin references? I don't remember any.
Oh, I think there was one.
There might have been.
I think in the
some of the games I
office-
played further back, so I might not remember all the specific dialogue, but
I'm fairly certain there was one in Half Dork's game, The Office.
okay, I wouldn't be surprised by that.
Yeah.
And look, you can be a majestic goat.
Wait,
Look at this
what?
headgear.
A majestic goat.
I want to be a majestic goat. All right.
I want to be a grumpy goat.
someone just clip that. Just
I want to be a majestic goat. That's it. That's all. All right, you got the Thanatos sword. Yeah, just some really cool assets in this Ragnarok set. So you can pick those up. And do you need the Ragnarok set
for the game jam?
For the game jam. I haven't looked at the rules yet.
Because so that game jam, the one that I can't say, is ran by the Korean team. So obviously there's going to be participants from Japan as well over there, and they have different laws to comply with. So one of the main reasons is that it's free to enter and there's no requirement for you to purchase any of those assets.
Yes,
that makes sense.
Look at the prize pool.
Yes,
250,000 sand.
What?
Overall Excellence Award, 10,000 sand for first place, 8,000 sand for second place, 7,000 sand for third place. Excellence by categories, Participation Award, Best Idea, the top 25 people each get 5,000 sand. Did I get that right, Andy? They each get 5,000 sand for Best Idea?
Yeah.
In the top 25?
If anyone wants any more detail on the prizes, then please go into the Sandbox Game Jam Discord and post a message. If it's not been answered already, I'll forward it over to the team and ask them. But I don't really have much involvement with this particular game jam as it's being run by the team over there. So questions, I'm a bit out of the know.
Yeah, we've got teams growing in various regions of the world. So there is a official TSB Japan, TSB Korea. We've got there's officially a Los Angeles office that's being grown right now. So it's Sandbox USA. So there's a lot of we're seeing the sandbox take over the world.
Hopefully.
Someone actually stopped me today.
What was that?
Someone stopped me today at the shop because I had Sandbox on.
Oh. And they were like, what's that? Is that what I think it is?
They actually asked me about cryptocurrency, yeah. They was like, do you do cryptocurrency? And then, do you know the black like jacket we got from New York?
Yep.
The windbreaker or the jean one?
Yeah, no, just the like windbreaker one.
Mm.
So I had that on. I was in like a hardware shop, and we're going camping soon. So I was buying like some firewood and stuff, and the guy stopped me who worked there, and he was like, "Are you into cryptocurrency?" I was like,
"What gave it away?"
He's like, "I know the Sandbox." I was like, "Nice."
How'd you know? My mother-in-law started asking my wife about cryptocurrency, and my wife does not touch any of this stuff. She's like, "Why are you asking me? Go talk to my husband."
Unfortunately, they didn't say boop goop. I would have give them much sand if they just said boop goop to me instantly.
You need to keep a little pouch full of
actual
NFC chipped Nina heads,
jar of sand.
Yeah, or a jar of sand.
Just throw it in their face and then run away.
That's what pocket sand is for.
It's exactly what pocket sand is for.
I was thinking more of I've got a jar of dirt.
Yeah, there's that too. I've got a jar of sand. And there is a participation award for 500 people for 100 sand each. I am guessing.
I believe that's changed. I
Oh,
have
it's
Up or
pushed
down?
that. I think it's going up.
For all
Potentially
500 people?
No, the reward will still be 100 Sand, but I think they're offering the participation reward up to 1,000 people. So
Wow.
This is what is so different about this game jam, or what are they trying to draw in with this game jam that is new? Because these prizes are out of this world.
Well, Ragnarok already has a big following.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I think
So-
some of the prize pool is coming supported from them as well, because
That's awesome.
I think it's also the game jams getting advertised elsewhere as well.
All right. So note on the participation award, it is selected through a raffle when the number of game jam entries exceeds 500 or 1,000, whatever the most recent update is. Please note entries that do not follow the guidelines could be excluded from the participation awards list. That means no 3 wolves on an empty default land.
Yes.
You've got to make a game. You've got to actually participate. The participation award is for participating, not for trying to game the system. All right.
Don't do it.
Participants could not repeatedly receive the overall excellence and best idea design award. The prize will be awarded to one wallet, so please split it by yourselves if you are participating as a team. There's also an event award, users pick 10 people. So there's going to be people's choice award for 10 for 1,000 sand each. Game Maker guide. There's a lot of stuff going on here. So,
Yes,
there's so much to this event. So I'm gonna just place this link one more time. Go and I didn't say no to wolves. You can still use wolves. Just no 3 wolves in a blank land. That's an old joke.
I wanted to change a lot of this. I felt it was too much. That's
Andy
that's
is like,
another
slow
story.
your roll, and Team Korea was like, you can't hold us back. This is Ragnarok.
Slow
all
your
right,
roll.
and-
Okay, so what we're gonna do is amp it up.
Right.
If we're taking what
So
you
we hear
mean-
you. We're just going to do the opposite of what you said. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah,
Love it. All right.
makes sense.
Care Bears Game Jam. Rules are simple. Create a game experience inspired by the Care Bears. There's a 30,000 sand reward pool. First place, 12,000 sand. Second place, 7,000 sand. Third place, 4,000 sand. Fourth to 10th place winners, 1,000 sand each. This game jam runs from September 5th. Oh, I didn't say what the Ragnarok one runs from. It's
It starts today.
September 7th. Submissions close October 9th for Ragnarok.
Question.
So you got a whole
And
month.
it's long as well. It's nearly 5 weeks, 4 weeks and 6 days or something.
What's the
I'm
question?
I'm assuming the answer to this is yes, but do the participants have to KYC to enter the game jams?
I don't think it's a requirement at the moment for users
Okay.
to KYC. We're going to be sorting it out and working it into the game jams potentially, but there's a lot of questions to be answered before we actually do say yes. Let's put it in there.
There's some maturing for our integration with the KYC platform before
Makes
all
sense.
that stuff can happen.
My intention is to look at integrating it after the end of the alpha, really, once people have had that chance to KYC, and whether we do that from an entry point of view or allowing the public to vote point of view, that's just going to be the first steps that really start at that timeline.
Yeah. Yep. Important dates for the Care Bears Jam begins September 5th, which is a couple days ago, and deadline is September 25th. So a little bit of a shorter run for this game jam. And did I paste that in the chat already? If I didn't, here it is. There's the Care Bears Game Jam. All right. So with that, I think we are ready to see who our third place winner is in the GMAE show jam. Are we all ready? I think we're
I'm
ready.
so excited.
All right, let's go. Third place is Streamers vs. Community by Yuri308.
Congratulations, Yuri.
Such a well done trailer. So we carefully played all these games. So this isn't just based on the trailer, but this is such an excellently done trailer that I had to
Oh
show
my
the whole
God.
thing.
They did so well. Like I probably watched that trailer 5 or 6 times, if not more. It was so entertaining and so well done.
The only complaint about the trailer is it made the game look a lot easier than it was at the start. Because, yeah, it took like playing it 3 or 4 times before I actually got used to firing the cannon and how the mechanics worked.
So the trailer lulled you into a false sense of security that required you to get good.
Yeah, I thought I'd beat it already, and I hadn't even opened it.
Digging it.
Yeah, it does. It definitely has a learning curve to it, and the I think Joe made this comment when actually playing it live on stream that there's a power meter on the cannon that indicates how far it's going to launch, and it might not work how you expect it first, because when you first press the button to change the power level, it starts at the highest power and goes. You see the meter go up, but it actually means it's not going to fire as hard, and then it goes back down, which means it's going to go.
It's going to
launch further. Yeah, so that's one change that was suggested, would be to flip that around if it's possible, and change the mechanic that way. I don't know exactly how that cannon mechanic how that cannon mechanic works. So maybe there's something with the position of that object that makes it have to work that way. But if the one suggestion was to flip that around so that way it's a little more intuitive. But once you get that, I'm not saying the game's easy, because it's still very challenging. But it makes more sense once you get a feel for it.
I think a practice zone would have been great. Do you know, like,
introduce
you to the game, show you how the mechanics work and how the power is you actually use the rotation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and with presets now, it might be easier to set those sorts of things up, because they definitely used their land space for that whole setup. So I don't know if it would have been possible to maybe have a target practice room that's like underground or something. But if there's, depending on how they need to use the space, they could probably start using presets now with 0.7.2. Actually, 0.7.2 is out. We've been going through these 0.7 versions
pretty quickly.
Every few days there's another update. So yeah, but with presets back, that's going to make a lot of things possible that weren't possible before. So I'm pumped for it. These game jams are about to get really insane with presets now, once people start figuring those out.
All of the games here are built on 6.2.4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So no presets, and they've pulled great mechanics off.
Indeed. All right. We're moving right along here. Are we ready for second place?
Nope.
Nope.
Not gonna do it. It's too much for my poor little heart.
Too much. All right. Well, I think we're gonna do it anyway.
Do it. I'm sending mixed messages.
Second place is El Bombero by Sandbox GJ. This was a highly replayable game. I don't know how many rounds Joe went.
942, roughly.
So this one had some great arcade mechanics to it. It's got a scoreboard stuff at the end, and there aren't really branching paths. I think it would be pretty cool to see some branching paths to different options to take, but as you can see, the scoreboard here at the end would let you know how well you did. And then we had this beautiful little scene at the end where you lift off. Or in my case, I accidentally jumped out of the helicopter at the end and left without me.
Alex just wasn't done putting out them fires.
All right. So, congratulations to our third and second place winners.
You need to stop holding out on us. Who's number one?
We'll give me a second. We'll get there.
Okay, it's been a second. It's number one.
Well, as you know,
like I'm frozen, but I haven't.
Ooh.
Frozen with anticipation.
As you know, with our oh, I see what's going on here.
Hmm.
Bear with me a second. The Game Maker is messing some stuff up. So if
How dare it?
Yeah, no, I need to switch into it into windowed mode. Hold on.
While you're doing that, I'm going to drop the form in the chat real quick.
There we go.
So if anybody's out there wanting to fill out a form for, something or, I don't know, maybe a free alpha pass or,
Yeah, just
purple
an
Wizzy hat
alpha
or
pass or
something.
an NFT, whatever you want.
Yeah, if you don't want it, it's cool.
Not whatever you want. That don't hold me to that.
No.
You can have whatever you want as long as we draw your name and what you want is an alpha pass or a.
It has to be specifically what we're giving out.
Right.
But you can have whatever you want.
Then we're in. We're game. We're done. We're doing it.
All right. So if you've joined us for a Game Jam Award show before, you know that after we show you videos, we actually play the winning game live on stream. So that's what I'm pulling up right now. Even though you can't see that I'm doing that.
Even I can't.
Andy.
Yes.
What was the most striking mechanic for you this jam? What did you see somebody do that surprised you or maybe you didn't think was possible?
Um
I'm putting him on the spot because I didn't ask him this question before. So
I didn't. The thing is, though, I've seen a lot of the mechanics used already.
What about the auto turret?
So I think the most surprising one for me is the consistency and the way that the user controlled the turret.
Okay.
Because you can quite
Bean's
easily,
battle, right?
In the not the bombardier one. Yeah, the third place.
Streamers versus community.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the cannon.
The cannon, the consistency and the control that the user had over that cannon.
Yeah, you're right.
It's quite easy to create a barrel where a ball spawns inside and shoots out, but then to have the motion of that move left and right means that needs to be parented to something else. Then you've got the motion and up and down as well, and you've also got the power that's attached to that as well. So there's a serious either moving components or components getting deleted or spawned in places depending on what you select. So I've seen the mechanics used before, but I don't think I've seen them used to that accuracy basically, and giving that user that much control over how it's used.
Yeah, the way I've seen, I'm trying to think the first time I remember a cannon like that being done. I mean, not exactly like that, but a similar type of thing being done was probably was it Force Majeure? Was that the title of the game? It was two 4x4s. I remember it was the winner of I think the third Game Jam or something like that, and it was two 4x4 maps. It had a part 1 and a part 2. So this is a very long game. Spanned a huge amount of space.
In different languages. It was in 3 different languages.
That's right.
It was built by
forgot about that.
It was for the glitch in the meta. It was for the level up, which was the the third Game Jam, because that's the one that I entered.
So yeah, that was the first time I think I remember seeing a cannon used in the Game Maker, and you could. I don't remember if you picked it up or if you just. I think it was in place and you had to interact with something and it would launch, but you had to time it because there were these moving platforms going, I think, up and down and left and right, and if you timed it right, it would you could launch at a target. I think that's how it worked. This was a while ago, but that was kind of finicky. It was good, but it was very much like an early version of this thing. and the kind of accuracy that you see in streamers versus community is not this. It doesn't even compare, because that in this game, in our third place winner today, you can just keep on firing into the same position if you wanted to, and it lands very consistently. So
there was other games though, like, you know, where people, the water game, I don't remember names of games. I only remember them by how I've played them now. But basically, they had to go into VoxEdit, break the avatar model, and then create that overextended water animation for putting out the fires. Now, even doing a small mechanic like that is a lot of work to make it work properly. And like, I don't want them to go unappreciated. Like little small touches like that, there is a lot of effort that goes behind it that you don't see, just to make that final little bit of finesse for a game.
Right. All right. Well, I think unless we have any questions, we are ready to reveal.
Nobody ask any questions.
Speak never, or forever you'll never know the winner of this.
All of the things.
All right. So, the winner of the GMAE show Game Jam. There we go. Got to get the full title in there. Goes to GMAE
so
Office
excited.
by HD GMAE.
What?
And we're going to play it. So congratulations. Andy, do you have the list of the whole team for that one?
Yeah, I can get it right now.
Okay.
Please,
I know.
thank you.
I know Half Dork was heading up the level design, game design there.
Mm-hmm.
There were several artists, and I think it was a team of 4. Is that right? Half Dork's here in the chat with us. Maybe he can answer.
I will tell you right now.
I'm gonna turn up the ambient sound here.
Half Dark, Tom Voxel, Nervex, and VoxMaker Mark.
There we go.
It's an impressive team right there.
Is Tom Voxel here in the chat also?
Tom
He
is in the chat.
And what was the last one? Voxel Mark?
Voxel Maker Mark.
Voxel
Yes.
Maker Mark. All right. Does Ragnarok have a page for their NFTs on OpenSea? I don't know about on OpenSea. They're part of the official Sandbox collection. If you go to the Sandbox marketplace and you click the collections button, they'll actually be in the top left corner.
I don't think they'll load on OpenSea because of the...
Yeah, we were talking about the loading issues on OpenSea earlier, and I believe those were all minted after that issue started up. So hopefully they will be visible on OpenSea soon.
I'll check now. No.
All right.
Oh, it's work. Some stuff's coming through.
Some stuff's coming through.
I bought the WMG pass. I bought that about a week ago and it's just appeared.
There we go.
But I did buy like some of the Smurf stuff yesterday and that's not come through yet. So
good to know. It's gradually starting to update. It'll probably all be there soon. All right, let's play this game.
I think I'm frozen again.
oh wow, you are. You can
That's
go.
great.
It's because I opened up my browser. That's why. You just staring at the sky.
It looks like somebody shot me.
This is just a stargazing stream.
I'm okay with that. I don't even know what I was doing looking up that high. I cannot remember a point in my day that led to that action, let alone while I was on stream.
All right, so I've accepted an internship at the GMAE office. I'm excited. And I can't wait to get started. Looks like that ambassador by the entrance is waving at me. That'd be this one. Candidly, Kristen. Hello, you must be the new intern. Here's your access pass to the first floor. When you're ready to get started, seek out Joseph and Alex. Who is
I was
Joseph?
trying to say, I've not played this on 0.7.
Oh yes, that's a good thing to point out. So I'm playing this on 0.7.2. This was made on 0.6.24. So even though I have beat this game before, it was on the same version that it was made with. So there could be some sort of game-breaking bug here, which is not the fault of the creator of the game. It would be purely because of the update here. But we'll see how it goes. I feel like most of these mechanics should work.
Yeah, I don't think there will be. Just I don't. I'd rather get it out there first.
Yeah. All right. So one of the real cool things about this game was how much of the community members, besides the stream staff, were in here.
Mhm.
I think most, if not all, of the ambassadors are somewhere in this office space.
Which was just amazing.
Yeah, it was very cool to see how much stuff was in here. There's also ducks everywhere. Oh,
It's great
another
use of
thing.
space.
I don't know if this works in the Game Maker. It should
Hmm.
work in the Game Maker. Watch this. Did you catch that?
It did
Did you
Yes,
see,
the way-
did you see what happened?
catch what?
See what
Oh,
see what I'm doing?
I know. I think I know. Does it hide and appear? It's not happened yet. Oh, sorry, that hides and appear. You can put your weapon away. You know.
I
With a
could.
button.
How do you
Okay.
hide the UI?
Aloe will tell you.
Everybody in the chat's going F12, F12, F12. Not Alt F4. Not that one. That won't do it.
Okay.
I believe there's a button that you can
Wait,
put your weapon
how-
away, can't you?
Did you see that? I was holding two pieces of equipment. I was holding a briefcase and a sword. Did you catch that?
I did not.
And they were like the icons were misaligned. I don't know how
Wait.
that worked. That was interesting.
Hey, Alex, has anybody ever told you you're a hoarder?
Yes.
Okay, that backfired wildly.
I call it collecting.
Mm,
You never know when you need a quick, wedding dress.
you do not ever know that. I mean, it could happen right now. And there we go. Alex is
There we
the
go.
prettiest princess.
Now
in
I'm
all
I'm
of
the
Sandbox.
the prettiest princess goat. There we go.
End of story.
We're gonna
Done. Is
play
that
like this.
Did you just beat the game? Is that how you beat the game?
Did I beat the game? You can still do
Yeah.
the roll. This is kind of funny.
I'll buy this outfit. You have to wear it on the next stream.
What? What do you-
I'm taking the Rams.
oh, you mean in real life?
Yep.
I don't
Oh,
think they
no.
make wedding dresses that would work for me. As long as I get to wear an orange shirt underneath.
You've got to get the briefcase as well. Exactly the same.
Yes.
Okay, we got a question really quick that I wanna get answered. They asked it on YouTube, and I saw it and I forgot about it, and now they're asking again on Twitch. And I just wanted to apologize for not getting to it sooner. But what the question is will the Sandbox Game Maker incorporate audio clips that are triggered by collisions? Question mark.
Collision.
Well, you can. So not. I mean, you can do that. They're not triggered by collision, but they're triggered by proximity. So you can play audio clips when a character gets within range of something. The goal is by the time we get to like visual scripting that you'd be able to do most of what you could do in Unity with a regular, visual scripting tools like Unreal and Unity. So, does Unreal have visual scripting the same way Unreal does? I think it does. Being able to like link logic blocks together. I'm not as familiar with working in just Unity by itself, but I don't know what we're planning for collision specifically. But you can already use proximity with a speaker component to see that the character is close enough to something, and then play an audio clip based on that. You can also do it by collecting an object. So when you touch an object, it will show that you collected it on the screen, but you could also trigger audio that way. All right, we don't need a whole bunch of equipment for this.
Tom's birthday today, and he also found out you finished in first place, which is...
There you go. Happy birthday.
Super awesome.
Oh wait, I lost my access pass.
Yeah, happy birthday, Tom.
There's my access pass. Oh, and we got to use Alodev's banana sword here.
I seen his new one, the blue one. It was cool.
It's a
banana sword.
Yeah. Can we have a banana sword and a Nina head?
We can. All right, these are more civilized weapons. Or elegant weapons for a more civilized age. Something like that. All right.
You can wreck shop with that banana.
Well, we're very late to what we're supposed to be doing here. We've got Jazz Wolf checking us out in the chat. We got the Riz. Sometimes the elevator goes up too fast, so the higher ups installed climbable wall grids near the ledges.
There was a tip that I tweeted on Twitter today about where you can put the crocodiles, I call them, from maths. But you know, like the you can write player into the chat and it infills with the player's name in the Game Maker.
Wait, it does?
The brackets, the way your commas are on the keyboard, they're like the crocodiles, the larger than and smaller, greater than and smaller than. If you can.
Wait, is that new to 0.7?
I don't know. Someone noticed it and I retweeted it today.
I've been asking for that for a very long time and nobody told me.
There you go. It's there. It works now.
So we call them carrots.
Okay.
In the US, the little pointy. Yeah, Josh the Spaniard did it. So a player like lowercase or uppercase, does it matter?
All capitals.
All capitals. All capitals. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. I just my brain just exploded. So
wait, so explain that one more time. You put it all capitals, you put it in the carrots, and what does it do?
It infills the player's name. So it'd be like Kamisaze for Alex if he's playing. So like it can be like hi and then the player's name.
That's wonderful.
Uncle Grumpy. What else we got here? Purple Lioness. Sensed. And of course Aloe. Wait, we can give Aloe their banana back. We're gonna... There. Where'd it? It went under the plant. He'll find it. All right, so yeah, that F12 is great if you want to take screenshots. But do notice that it, if you're in multiplayer, it will hide the chat also. You'll still be able to see speech bubbles, like these, but you won't see the chat log. So a lot of people are asking how you could hide the chat. And you can do that with F12, but it'll also hide your quests and your map. And I believe it also, yeah, hides the quest markers also.
All of the things.
Yeah, it hides all of the interface and the heads-up display, if you will. Blaze Games, when Lambro. Missing. Speaking in French.
Remember last time when we were playing this game and you ripped that map off the wall? Like the monster
we can probably still do that. Is it this? Was it this one? Or it was on the other side?
Delay. I have no
we
idea
did
where
it.
you're at. I think you were in the kitchen when you did it.
Yeah, if you jump on top of here. I don't know if I can get up there anymore. Okay. Exploit.
Did you do it again?
I don't know if we can... I don't think we can get on top of that. Can we? Well, it has collision, so maybe. You'd have to put it a little bit lower.
Something else just appeared in my OpenSea. The Alpha, the breastplate was...
Oh, from the claim?
4 days and 8 hours ago, I did the transaction, and it's just appeared now. So, like, 5 days behind.
Hey guys, I'm wondering if you can publish a game to the gallery multiple times by using different names, or does the second just update the first upload? So if you use the same name, it definitely updates the old one. If you change the name, I think it removes the old one and publishes the new one, but I haven't tested that in a long time. And by a long time, I mean like a year. So it may have changed since the last time I tried that out. But you could test it real quickly, just by making a blank game, sharing it to the gallery with a certain name, and then try sharing it again with a different name. And if you just made it, it will be on the first page, or maybe on the second page if a lot of people are sharing at the same time. But it should be pretty close to the top if you just created it. And you can find out for yourself. If we have time at the end of the show today, we could try that experiment. All right, enough playing around with this map. We're gonna put it outside. Put it out there. Big Papa Duke spilled the beans. How dare. Lucas's right duck was hiding in the fridge. No surprise
I got my own
there.
duck. And it was near the
we each got a
food.
duck. There's
Not surprising.
I think 12 ducks to find, right? There's all 11 streamers, and then there's a half-dork duck. So far we have found the Lucas's right duck and the Lozum Fukum duck. All right. Is there anybody we didn't talk to yet? I think we didn't talk to everybody over here yet. We got Scott. Is that Scott like Mr. T Scott? I think it is.
I assume so.
Yeah, that's the only Scott that I know of. We got
Scott in the
Beasting.
Discord, Scott.
What's that?
Scott in the Discord, Scott.
Yeah, he used to go by Mr. T, so I still remember him as Mr. T. Mr. T with a T-E-A.
Semi-regularly.
Yeah. Altair Alpha. Konnichiwa, genki desu ka? It is nice to meet you. Welcome to our office. Alright. We've talked to everybody out here. Now we gotta go meet Alex. Who's this guy? Hello and welcome to the GMAE office. My name is Alex. Kamisazi is just a nomenclature, a mashup of Japanese words, but please just call me Alex. Nice to meet you too. Anyway, I have a task for you. Our VoxEdit community manager, PandaPops, could use your help down in the warehouse. Our warehouse contains boxes filled with voxelite. These are distributed to other lands for art and architecture. PandaPops went downstairs for a personal quest, but has yet to return. Find her and see if she's okay. Do introduce yourself to my assistant, Julia G. Julia here. V-Pyre can also be found in the warehouse. Give her a hand if she needs it. I'm on it. I like how Julia waves in the conversation. So that's something kind of cool to set up is when you've got a bunch of things of dialogue, you can use the message of continuing the dialogue to also cause things to happen in the game. So you can effectively kind of create clip scenes with that.
I never noticed that. That's awesome.
Julia G. Julia says, ask yourself, WWJD, what would Julia do? Help me, intern, you're my only hope. I need you to pick up a very important order from outside. From the pretzel truck. I need you to pick up an ice toasted caramel coffee cold brew with 1 shot of caramel swirl. I like my T-pose bush. I should actually get... I'm sure somebody does like custom shaped bushes, right? I should get...
You talking about in the sandbox or in the real world?
In the real world. I just put down the first month's rent for an office, and I may have to get an IRL plant that is shaped like a T-pose.
Sounds about right.
Sounds like a lot of work to take care of it, though.
Hmm.
What's the sign say? Coffee and pretzels. I could go for a coffee and a pretzel right now. What can I get for you, friend? All right. One iced toasted caramel coffee cold brew, one shot of caramel swirl, and iced caramel latte. Wait. Oh, we didn't keep talking to her to find out what the other order was. I think is pumpkin spice definitely, but oh no. Pumpkin spice latte and an iced roasted caramel coffee cold brew. 2 shots of caramel swirl. I think it's iced toasted caramel coffee cold brew plus 1 shot of caramel swirl and a pumpkin spice latte. That one makes the most sense to me.
None of them make any sense to me, so I'm glad.
And we got a Julia G. Julia duck. Was there another duck over here? I don't remember. I want to know whose cars these are. Like, who these two, this red car and this blue car, they were totally in a total collision on the way to work. We got a lemon. Oh, and another lemon.
Wait, are the cars the lemons or?
Oh, well, these two are. I think they're past lemon. they're more like lemonade. They got a little.
Oh.
They're squashed lemons.
I'm okay with that.
Rufu. Could have sworn I parked my emu here. Well, maybe they did. Maybe the emu decided to wander off.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
They cannot be controlled.
They do have a will of their own. All right, let's see if I got this coffee order right.
You did not.
I guess one of the cars is Joe. I hope not. Joe's car is new.
Brand new.
Yeah.
That means he's taking very poor care of it. Like
You're my
he
new
drove it into the ocean.
favorite intern. Ooh. All right, I guess we got the coffee order right. I saw a little thing for a lemon. Oh, it's outside. Julia, they are our only intern.
Potato.
Yeah. Even if we were the only intern, I think it would still be possible to be not the favorite intern.
Oh my god, so many dupes
Spiders.
today.
Spiders. Ugh. Kill the spider. Squish.
We had about 40 dupes today.
Shame. Ring the shame bell.
All of the shame.
We need an actual shame bell to ring. It needs to be like one of those school bells that goes dong 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 dong.
You could definitely dig it.
Yeah. Emu and kangaroo cannot walk backwards.
Not with that attitude, they can't.
Well, it makes sense for a kangaroo because they got that big tail.
And
That
their
would-
legs bend that way. They kind of projects them forward.
Yeah, they're like spring-loaded to go in one direction. I'm collecting all this Voxelite and I haven't talked to Panda yet. Where
How
is she?
dare you?
Well, I've got a question mark up there, but I think I'm supposed to find Panda. I don't know where she is.
She's in the chat.
No, I mean in the game. V. Oh no, I knocked over the shelves, and that would have killed V. It just landed right on top of her.
Delay. It hit me a little later.
Yeah, just whack right on top of her head. The animals on the Australian flag all can't walk backwards, and were chosen for it. Oh. That means that Australia can only move forward, I guess.
Wait, the animals on the Australian flag?
Yeah, the emu and the kangaroo.
I didn't know there was animals on the Australian flag.
Neither did I. I don't know what the Australian flag looks like.
I thought it was like a red cross with
Maybe
blue
it's like the
background with-
seal.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, the Australian flag doesn't have any animals on it; it just has stars.
Okay.
It's like a British flag, like the
In the
I almost said the
museum.
Union Jack. What's the British flag called?
Union Jack.
It is the Union Jack. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody else is in
Panda's
the
here.
chat.
There you go. Panda arrived.
Somebody else is in the chat.
What? No one's here.
Panda.
No one's there.
No one's here.
Clearly,
one's
no
here.
one.
Okay, I still can't find Panda.
It's like a beginning of a Greek myth.
All right, use the forklift to pick up 8 boxes. This was a cool. I do like the Fred Flintstone model of forklift.
There's a missed opportunity to call them sandbox boxes.
To have sandbox boxes.
Yeah.
Well, they're full of
Some-
ducks.
Okay.
What else would they be?
Oh wait,
full
no,
of?
this one's voxelite. Some are voxelite, some are ducks. I think.
Some's merch as well.
Some are voxelite, some are ducks.
Oh,
All
the one
of them are amazing.
the one that's the one that's next to us is full of ducks. And these ones are full of voxelite. And then yeah, some on the shelves say merch. We got all sorts of stuff here.
Mm.
But it would be funny to have a box of sand
For your pocket.
for my jar.
You've got a jar of sand?
I've got a
I
jar of
really-
sand.
I really want someone to make the jar of sand asset.
It could be like a snow globe. Could we do jars of sand instead of snow globes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Could
Yes,
that
we
can that be a VoxEdit contest?
Yeah, I kinda low-key love that. What we could do is, I know Becky, aka Steam Cultivator, did a sort of templated snow globe that people had to fill up. So maybe instead of a snow globe, we do a sand globe and have people download that file and then implement their own ideas inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
I
I'm
like
liking that.
People are already planning now. They've got
Yeah.
the notepads out.
But they have to use the template though. So
yeah.
so they can plan an idea, but they won't be able to start building it until the competition starts.
I've got an idea in my head. I'll just have like a little character making a sand castle inside of the sand globe.
I've got so many ideas in my head. All at
No, you
once,
don't.
all the time. I have ideas from like middle school that I haven't finished yet.
Sounds about right. Oh, Alex, you got to go do a thing. So go run over the bug that's right next to the ambassador in the warehouse.
Yes, Wayward Escapade. Yes.
Yeah. Please,
we're gonna-
please do it.
But it's so mean.
Yeah, I know. I cried.
I knew-
What? It
I
makes
was
me
With
sad.
maximum
Please
effort.
do it again.
Fucking no! It's because I was so happy going around going, yeah, squashing all the bugs, and then as soon as I did that one, it was like, oh my god, no! Oh, it's so sad. Look how sad poor Wayward is.
To be fair, that's what Nina does do with bugs, though.
Just jumps on them.
She does, yeah. Most of the time at the window.
There is a secret. Ah, there it is. The beta season 6 pass here. Planning ahead.
That's
I can see.
fantastic.
I wonder if we'll actually use that. They're so cute though.
They're like little chibi versions of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they use the small template, but it is very adorable. Squish all the bugs. There's a quest for this, right? Or am I just squishing them because I can? Kill all the spiders. No spiders allowed in my basement. Ugh.
I think you're just killing them all.
I love the little game of D&D too.
This is just spiteful now.
You're not supposed to kill spiders, though. Just makes them...
Spiders aren't supposed to live in my basement.
I mean, I give spiders like a countdown. Like I let some of them live in my house. Like the little sort of daddy long legs sort. I let them get to a certain size because they usually just sit in the corners and they're fine. And I wait until they get to a certain size and I look up at it and I was like, you've got like 3 days to leave or you're being evicted. Sometimes they go.
I had one spider that was it was living above my kitchen sink, and I've got like overhead cabinets above my sink, and it had made a little web in the corner, up out of the way, wasn't near anything I needed to touch or reach my hand into, and we had, like, our whole town had been having a problem with like flies. We live near some farms, and they had like turned the fields with fertilizer at like just the right time of year where all the flies were like, oh yeah. And so the whole town had like a fly problem. It was gross. And
Sounds like fun.
It was not fun. It was not fun. Like, if you like left your car windows open for like a day, and then you went to like drive and you closed your windows because you were like on the highway or something, there'd be like 10 flies in there buzzing around. It was annoying. Anyway, so this spider was paying its rent because I could see that it was catching flies, and I was like,
Exactly.
okay, you stay up there. Normally I would evict them immediately, but they had proved their worth. And
one.
there was one time I came home and they were down on the kitchen counter. I could tell it's the same spider. Like, well, I assumed it was the same spider because it's the same size and it looked the same size and it was only like 3 feet from where its web was. It was on the kitchen counter. I'm like, you're on thin ice. You got to stay in your spot. And they moved back to where they were supposed to go. Not right then.
They listened. That's
Well,
impressive.
not immediately. Like, I walked away,
Nope,
and the next time I
immediately.
came back, they were up in their web. And I was like, okay, you can stay.
There was zero latency. He said it, and they were gone.
Well, it was its home, so it needed to stretch its legs, I guess.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a little gnat problem in my office because it's like full of plants, and so what I started doing is catching the spiders around the house and like releasing them into the plants in my office, and that cleared that problem up right away.
And then you had a spider infestation.
I wouldn't say infestation. I'd say more like a party.
Spider party.
Spider party. Yeah.
Did they bring their own booze?
I mean, I wasn't gonna bring it.
Oh man, I'm gonna have an asthma attack over here.
Hey, Alex, you know what else?
It doesn't take much to get a spider drunk.
Oh, I actually don't know. I wasn't giving them the booze like I already stated. I was gonna say I've got the winners for the contest, but you're over here trying to feed the 8-legged friends.
Well, you know,
I feel like you
Oh,
got
I didn't
ulterior
notice.
motives here, Alpha.
the bush, the trees, they're.
That's cool.
I didn't notice that last time.
What? What about him?
I'm not sure who's supposed to be who.
Are those new? I feel like those are new.
They might have been there before. I just didn't notice them. Tom Voxel or Half Dork.
That's how
Who's-
talking it. That's Nervex. Is it?
Who?
Nervex.
No, which one?
The one with the pointy ears.
Just pointing. I think those are bangs.
That one there.
I think that's hair coming down.
Yeah, that
face.
looks like hair, unless
Oh.
ears are.
The ears are way too far forward. Like the ears, like on temples of your forehead. Boxmaker Mark made those. I want to know who they're supposed to be.
It's you as a young child and an old man.
I
Your past and
apparently
your
I was
future.
Timothy Chalamet here.
Just ignoring
I I wish my hair
I don't
could
know
do
who that is, but I'm okay with it.
The just neutral man and woman. It's Santa. Oh, okay. It's Santa and Mrs. Claus there. That's who
Makes
that is.
sense. Yeah.
All right, we gotta go talk to Joseph. Wait, can I go in here? I forgot. Yee. Steam Cultivator. That's Becky. Workshop for today hasn't started yet. Alpha Season 3 starts on... Well, we gotta cross out the July, too.
Okay, OpenSea's updated again. All of the Smurfs and Care Bears have appeared.
Yay.
So it might almost be up to date now.
Oh. Did I break? I think I broke it. I can't get in. No. I think we broke it.
Did you talk back to me after you did the Voxelite?
Oh, maybe not. The quest auto-completed, but maybe I was supposed to talk to you. There's a question mark that's in the ceiling. Where are you? You're over here.
Not that way. I think you need to take 5 left and a right.
Oh, wait. Did you see that? The quest popped up. It wasn't... The quest definitely was not there a second ago. All right, we're good. We're back at it. Got to talk to Alex again. Oops. I clicked too fast. I didn't see what I said. You'll be able to learn some VoxEdit basics with Codazine and Losin Fugam. They will enjoy having you as their newest student. Find Andy, Richie, and Touche on the 3rd floor. Andy, our Game Maker community manager, has devised a fun way to learn our software. I highly recommend you checking out both floors. Did we find any ducks in the basement? Are there any ducks in the basement? I don't remember. Oh, there's one here. Rad Condad duck. The detail in this map. Yes, Josh the Spaniard. There is a lot of detail in this map. Joseph says, good morning, afternoon, evening. Make yourself at home, but not too much at home. You know what I mean? I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about being an ambassador. Alright. We're going to... Joe's talking too much. I'm going to pick up the Vision X duck and admire Josephina over here. And Radcon Dad says... He's just telling us about the GMAE show. And he's challenged us to go to the roof. Can we go out that way yet? I don't remember if... Yes, this is open now. Now we can get to the roof. Kimson... Not really sure why the Vision X asked me to hide these lemons. I don't remember that from before. So
Nobody
apparently,
knows why.
There's the touche duck, of course, with a mushroom. So I knew that that the lemons were because Lucas loves lemons, but that should... I feel like Lucas is right. Lucas loves lemons. I feel like you need a new screen name. Lucas loves lemons. Oop. I feel if you change your name to Lucas loves lemons, you'll have a higher chance of receiving random lemons.
Yes, I will send you random lemons.
There's no denying the logic there.
Some prankster littered a load of lemons all around the office building. Joke's on them because I love lemons.
Prankster.
Will you lemonade me in Finding 20?
So I always just like spam E, so I barely ever get to read these puns.
Oh, the dialogue in this game is really good.
I've read some of the dialogue, like, you know, but sometimes I'm just like, yeah, spam E, let's go.
You and a lot of other people.
Yeah.
I wonder...
But they were talking about lemons, so I forced Alex to go through it all.
I wonder if this parkour is easier with the coyote time.
Hmm?
The thing that we were talking about where you can run off the edge
Yeah.
and then jump. I wonder how that changes some maps that have been made before. It does mean, like, if you accidentally run off the edge, you can save yourself. So if you overshoot a jump and you're fast enough... No, I wasn't fast enough there. You can recover. Oh, you gotta do it just the right time, though.
Anybody struggling in thingy of Triloga, that is how you do the third floor quest. You have to jump past the platform.
We should play that one on stream.
So we can all cry?
Oh, I like it.
Oh no, I
mean-
mean I like it, but it's... The third floor just irritates me so much. I get so angry at it.
There's
You gotta
something
get good.
cathartic about a good cry.
Oh yes, that's
Sometimes
the
you just
that's
need
the
to let it
intention.
out.
They just wanted you to you know, feel
To
something.
cry.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Feel my wrath.
No, thank you.
Don't want to feel my wrath?
No.
Oh.
Once I understood how to jump with the new mechanic, it like I think I beat that section in like 20 seconds.
The biggest issue is the silly drop down of the skull, to be honest, because that's almost complete luck. There's been times I've done it on the first one, and then times where I'm like, I swear I'm timing it perfectly, and I have to do it like 20 times.
I mean, it is partially luck, but yeah, I always make sure to release the skull. Well, there's like a cooldown. You can't just keep releasing it. So you have to like wait for it to be ready to drop a skull.
I'm too impatient for that. I'm there just spamming it. Honestly, I know that
Not
there's a
gonna wait.
cooldown. I know there's a cooldown, and I'm still just pressing it.
All right, we gave Lucas his lemons. He's gonna make some lemon meringue, lemon shortbread, lemon popsicles. Let's see. Get to the roof. Fortunately, that part's not timed because I got distracted by the lemons. There Lucas goes distracting me. Not Jackie Chan says, "What's up, gang? I felt the heart needed an exclamation point." You gave it 2 exclamation points. Ah. The randomization of the Rabid Disco today was awesome. Yeah, so I think I haven't played it more than once with the Finding the Rabid. I have a feeling like there's either a moving platform or a bird with the spawner. And because it spawns as part of the quest, you never know where it's going to end up.
Yeah, there's like a huge radius of where it will end up. I've played it a couple of times, and he appears all over that disco.
What is this
I'm gonna
name?
go to bed, I think.
Okay, thank you, Andy, for joining us. It's
Andy.
late.
Have a good
It's
sleep,
okay.
Andy.
Someone Go West asked about 4th to 10th, but I'll make tomorrow. I'll make a YouTube playlist and post it of all of the videos from 1st to 10th. And make that public as well.
Did we
Okay, thank you.
announce who 4th through 10th were today?
We just put the video of all the top 10
Gotcha.
in no particular order.
A tweet will probably go out tomorrow as well. I'll speak to Mike about it. I just got to
Alright.
prepare stuff. But yeah, have fun, everyone. Congratulations to the winners, and see you all soon.
Thanks,
Bye,
Andy.
Bye.
Are there any more ducks on the outside? I don't think so. Ah! No!
What happened?
Nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna believe you. But if I
Just
find out
falling
you're
off the
lying
edge.
to me, I'm gonna be
I did lie.
disappointed in you. Oh,
I
Alex.
didn't lie.
Well, you know, you made it a little better by telling me.
Venture Jet says it's a giant sandbox. What did you expect?
Something different.
All right.
First time I got up there and Adventure Jet said that to me, and I was like, what are you on about? It's a giant sandbox. It took me far too long to realize it was a giant sandbox on the roof.
I mean, it was a little on the nose. So yeah, yeah.
I'm just really not observant. Like, when my parents got a new house, and back when I was living there, and I was old enough to know, but our kitchen wasn't that big, and we had like a big upright fridge freezer that didn't have a place to live for a long time, so it lived in the dining room next to the kitchen. I did not notice for a week that that thing moved to the garage.
When did you notice and why?
I don't know why I noticed. I think I needed to get something out of it, because we did have like a under-the-counter fridge as well. So it was only, the fridge freezer was more, like the big one, was more for, you know, like meals stuff, like frozen food and ice cream. So it's obviously been a week since I wanted an ice cream. And I was just like, where is that?
It's only printing pictures of butts.
I mean, what else do you print on one of those?
But whose butt?
Obviously, it's mine.
I think it would be
Next
Scott,
question.
since he's the one standing next to the machine.
No, he's just the victim.
He's just the victim.
Yep.
I thought this printer was jammed before. Oh, there it goes. Smack it. There we go. I like this copier better because it eats them.
Google form. Google. That's clever. I like that. You Google.
Google. Hey Alex, right now it's possible to jump 2 blocks if you spam shift jump. Will this be fixed during the season 3 or later? I don't know. I didn't realize that was possible. If you spam... Are you holding shift and spamming jump? Or... How are you doing this
Return to
spamming?
me, Alex. Return to me.
Hey,
that was new.
We got Joe in the chat.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good
Good evening.
afternoon.
I was a little fast.
Good evening.
I said the good evening. But like at the same time, Ben
Oh, yeah.
said good afternoon. I was anticipating and it was too slow.
Too slow. Well, it's all right. It's all right.
things
I can
happen.
understand. He's playing a video game,
Yeah,
He's trying to find Joe.
he's in the zone.
I'm trying to do this jump. Somebody said if you spam shift and jump, you jump 2 blocks. And I did a weird like parabola jump here, which was interesting.
I'm fairly sure that that's only possible if you have bad internet service. That's not an insult. That is a legitimate statement.
Oop, I did
and
it.
it's being looked at. Uh-oh.
Did you
You
see
had
that?
a little lag moment. I did not, but I'm looking now. I'm looking intently.
Oh wow.
I just saw.
Watching the replay. Oh yeah, he did it.
I'm gonna
Forward.
start shift jumping too,
It's
and I'm not even playing the
I'm
game
doing
right
the
now.
roll, but then
Yeah.
I jump at just the right.
Jump out of it. Yeah.
You need to turn off sticky keys. I don't have sticky keys on because I'm a gamer.
I
And
have
sticky
sticky
keys
keys
is about
on.
the first thing you find out is on when you start playing a game.
I don't know what a
bad
sticky
gamer.
key is. Did they like spill something on their keyboard?
You don't know what sticky
No.
keys is?
I know it's sticky key. I'm just joking.
All right.
Oh, I did it. It's really hard to do though. Well, not really hard, but it's really like it takes a bunch of tries. There's no like, yeah. I have
I
to
was
keep
thinking
spamming.
of
I don't get any
Sandbox.
like speed improvement out of it.
Or do you?
Well, if it let me jump up a 2 block section and bypass something, it could potentially let me get somewhere where I shouldn't be, or like, skip ahead in a game. What are stinky keys? I don't want to know.
These.
Keyboard is that? That looks cool. It's all bendy. Did you break it?
Oh, my keyboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all bendy.
I didn't even see him pick it up. I'm like, what are you talking about?
What? Why is there a hole in it? What's the hole for?
I used to box, and my wrists, like if I try to go straight with the keyboard, it's a little painful. So when I type, I have my hands like spread out in a wide angle. And I have a keyboard for aliens.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. You are an alien. Just wearing your meat suit.
Yeah.
So
It is
ergonomic.
It is known.
Somebody was mentioning the roll off the edge jump. That used to be really easy to do, and now it's a lot harder to do. I don't remember the last time I successfully did it. Used to be able to roll jump. All right, where are we going? Second floor, VoxEdit. Some elevator music.
Donnie Yen over on Twitch says, to reply to Joe, I have a 1 gigabyte internet.
All right. How's your
I think they're just
ping?
bragging about their internet speeds at this point.
Well, the jump, I'm playing on a single player experience. So, I'm not sure how the how my internet speed was.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
All right, where are we doing?
And when I mentioned that to begin with, I was thinking of a different thing that I saw earlier today. So, I sent it over, like I tagged Lucas in it on other Lucas,
Okay,
CTO Lucas on the Twitter to have a look at it.
Where's the pivot? Pivot! Pivot! Where is it? Is it all the way? It's the last one, isn't it? It's the last one. Fine. There you go. I thought this was a really cool way to do sort of a tutorial in-game. It's pretty cool. Frame tool. Let's find the frame tool. Did I pass it? Where is it? Oh, there's one that's in a different room, too. Here it is. Panda was hiding it.
How dare she?
What?
Yeah, you did it.
Should have known.
Sorry, guys.
Select mode.
Are you, though?
Not really.
I didn't think so. I heard zero remorse in your voice.
Okay, I think I can do better.
Please, let's do it again.
Okay. I'm so sorry. That sounded so
That was-
sarcastic.
That one sounded better. I don't know. It was better than the last
Better,
one.
but yeah, it was really sarcastic still. Let's go for a third time. And action.
I'm so sorry. I won't happen.
Anybody want to clip that?
Close. It was close. It was close. She's like, I actually had a tear run down my face, and you're saying close.
Just a single tear
Yeah,
roll down the cheek.
that's all you need.
Yeah.
Some of these shortcuts will need to be updated. They changed. Well, they might change back. So the picker tool used to be I. Right now it's O. Because we got the sphere and circle tool, which probably will not hang around for too long.
Why not? What did it do?
Faces.
Oh, did I just... I jumped high enough to receive Andy's quest from the next floor up.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Say, oh. high ceilings too.
But yeah, so the circle and sphere are not really like you can use those in Magic of Voxel and import those objects, but for the design style of the sandbox and for game optimization, we really don't recommend making true circles and true spheres out of voxels because it will wreck your frame rate if you use too many of them. And is that one in here? It's a pencil, but I think it's the pen. Oh? Oh, I walked up to the wrong one. And that was the face. I feel like I did this faster the other time.
I'm just gonna blame it on the glitches. 0.7.2.
Actually, I haven't encountered any glitches. I just
All the glitches.
Which is a
Alex.
good
That was
thing.
a lot of wind.
It's a good like, Lucas, your house blew away.
When did that hurricane hit Arizona?
Oh, yeah.
So one thing that did get changed, and there's a duck out. Oh, Cody, your duck's out there.
Hmm?
The Cody duck is out the window. I
Yeah.
have to go outside to get it. I forgot it was there.
Yeah.
It's just hanging out, mocking you from outside.
So something that changed in 0.7 is that frames now work correctly. The images line up nicely. So I think the images that go in these frames were lined up for 0.6, which did not line them up correctly. So because that's fixed now, they can just be nicely centered. This way's faster. Dun, 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 dun. Did we say who won the Alpha Pass yet?
We did.
Did we say it out loud?
We did not.
Okay.
What?
Alex was in a zone,
I was in a
and
zone, yeah.
I
As I
asked
do.
if we could say it once, and he bypassed that statement to just demolish any hopes I had of screaming it on the air. So
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember this happening.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen. No, you were just talking, and I didn't want to interrupt you, so I just typed it in the chat. Congrats goes out to Jahona over on Twitch and Sarbu All over on YouTube. Jahona, Giona, J-E-0-N-H-A, so Giona. They won the Alpha Pass. Jen won the Alpha Pass. And Sarbu All won the Wizzy's purple hat.
Congratulations.
That was the most difficult time I've ever had pronouncing usernames, so congratulations to you both on teaming up to just destroy my mouth.
Oh, I'm up too high. There we go. Where's the... How about that? I went to the third
Actually,
floor.
next stream is tonight, correct? Joe, are you
Yes.
and Conrad streaming tonight?
We are.
Oh, lay it on us.
In how many hours? I don't know. 4 hours from this time, right now.
Mhm. Will there be any giveaways on your show?
Well, yeah, the same two you just did, friend.
Holy God, that's amazing.
Wow. For a second, I thought he was going to hold back, and then he was just like, nope,
Nope.
going in.
Didn't happen.
Went all
I tried
out.
to refrain. I tried to refrain. It just didn't work.
We'll let it slide.
We
Alright.
won't.
Where is this? It's over there.
You should not.
There,
I'm
got the
excited.
duck.
It's a good day.
It's a good thing.
I got a new couch.
Hey.
That's always nice.
That is nice.
Sort
Some
of count.
dining table, not dining tables. Like an L-shaped couch, which I didn't prefer. But Brittany's like, if you let me get this L-shaped couch, I'll let you get any recliner ugly as heck as you want. And I was like, so
I will get the ugliest of recliners.
it's not even going to be ugly. Like, I actually just found one that was like probably not that comfortable, but looked good. And I was like, yeah, all right. Yeah.
Oh, I would have gone with the comfiest recliner, no matter what it looked like.
No. I absolutely told her when we first moved in that I don't even care, pretty much. I was like, as long as you let me do whatever I want to the office, like, it's fine.
Yeah, I've never really purchased any of the furniture for our house. It's the exact same thing. Like, I don't care. My wife does. So
There you
let
go.
her just have full control of it because it's something less. It's one less thing that I have to think about and makes her happy. So why
Yeah.
not? I feel like that's a real win-win.
Yeah.
For sure.
I wonder if I can break the game here.
Please do.
Oh, I went too far.
He knows too much.
Aha! I broke the game.
Did you break the stream too, or
No, just the game.
Oh,
Okay.
Just-
So we've
just the
already
stream
beaten this
pod.
on stream, so I'm kind of goofing around now.
Okay.
So I loved I loved the little animation that Touche does to earth bend and water bend and dirt bend.
Dirt bend. It's a dust
Yeah,
bunny bending,
grass
but,
grass
close.
bend, I guess. But I was thinking, like, if I move fast enough, so something to watch out for
Mhm.
is if you spawn blocks, but they spawn on top of the player, it could swallow the player. And now I am stuck inside the building. I don't know if I
Oh,
can
wow.
get out. You can try. I probably really
In
broke it.
between space. I didn't know that
I'm
was
in
a
the
thing.
in between. So if you want to see how this game ends, you can go and watch the stream that we did a while ago, or you can just play it for yourself. It's on page 85 of the gallery right now, I believe, and it's a lot of fun. Just don't run into the blocks while they're spawning like I just did. I don't think I can get out. I did this on purpose.
Hacker man.
We're gonna hack the planet. I'm curious. Is this a secret passageway?
It's midnight now, so I'm gonna hop off to bed.
Thanks, Panda.
All right.
Night,
Have a good-
Panda.
Panda.
Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, stream. Bye, everyone else.
Whoop whoop. Wait. We have to go deeper.
Oh
How
no.
are you doing this?
I
He's
fell
just-
down through the. I am a mouse right now,
Oh.
Yeah.
and I fell into the floor, and I'm running around on the inside of the collision
Ow.
boxes.
Hmm.
Literally wherever Alex could go, he will go.
Mhm.
And I'm finding these little empty pockets, which is fine. It's just funny when I see them because I'm like, ooh, there could be a secret there. There's not. It would be cool if there was.
It's interesting seeing the game from this perspective, though.
I remember stuff like this happening in Minecraft too. Not too often. Usually you got forced out of the blocks, but you could sometimes like a chunk wouldn't load correctly, and so you'd see like all the underground and what was further away.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a diamond over there.
Yeah. It was very cheaty, but it worked great.
Oh wait, wait.
Hmm?
Oh no!
Nope.
This
You're
was
just
my
even deeper.
escape.
You're just even deeper now.
I'm at the deepest, and I
Nope.
can't. It's not going to kill me because I can't actually touch the ground.
Nope, you're done. You're stuck in the walls
Yeah.
forever. You're a skeleton. You'll be found by
Wait, what's all this?
contractors years from now.
What's all this down here? What are these?
Those
What are these?
Those are basic blocks.
They're platforms. It's a
Oh,
wall
I'm
piece.
sorry. I'm seeing the past.
Oh. Oh, here's the beta season 6 pass from a
Afterwork
different
says, "That's my
side.
elevator mechanic. Please look away."
You didn't
Looks
see
directly at the
anything.
elevator.
Oh, Alex.
So if I was playing this in the game client that you play the season in, I could do /respawn in the chat, and it
Good.
would send me back to the start point, and none of this would be an issue. But we're in the game maker, and we don't have that option right now.
Will that eventually
Ooh,
get added
wait.
to the game maker?
Panda just started talking to me.
Oh. She is very adamant about getting this quest completed.
We're gonna squish all the spiders from underground.
That's right. Beat them up.
Wait, you can squish them from underground?
No. Well, maybe we could, but I think I already squished all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Let's find if there's any more spiders to squish.
You were too vindictive.
Yeah.
Nothing left. No murders left to happen.
We could have known. Nah, I think that's it. I think I have exhausted my break abilities. All right. So, enough of that silliness. I wanted to do an experiment.
Okay.
Wait. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. John Lennon, the greatest joy in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. I broke the game. Alex Florez.
I was like, where is this going? There better be a payoff somewhere, and there was.
Just every attempt.
All right.
100% of the time, Alex. It works every time.
65% of the time, it breaks every time.
I mean, the math works out for me.
All right. So that was just me having a bit of fun being able to break things. But we were close to finishing that game. We had to do the Game Maker puzzle, and then there was part where you interact with the stream. It's a lot of fun. Go check it out on page 85-ish. That was the GMAE office. GMAE. Yeah, I said that right. Office. By Half Dork, Tom Voxel, and I'm going to mess the name up. Mark.
Voxel Maker Mark?
Voxel Maker Mark. I was getting in the wrong order. Which is the HD GMAE team, I believe was what the creator account was called. All right, so we're gonna put 3 wolves down here. Okay. All right, our favorite little scene here, and we're gonna save it, and we're gonna share it to the gallery. And we're going to see what happens if we change the name of the game we upload. So we're going to share.
We lost Joe. Man down.
Oh, no. Where'd he go? And what did I call this? Upload test A1. First. And share. Uploading test A1. Close. We should see it on the first page of the gallery right now because we just made it. There it is. Easy. Now we're going to... Wait, where'd it go? It's not in my... I clicked save though. Where'd it go? Well, now I can't even edit the same thing. Let's try. I broke the game maker, apparently.
Jesus, it's just getting progressively more with you.
Let's try that again. Rox asks, I want to learn the Game Maker and create something good. Oops. Chat scrolled. Must I buy land to sell this project? So you don't have to own land to create. You can just start creating the Game Maker for free. And you can compete in the game jams. You can share to the drafts gallery. And that could be a good way to build up a portfolio and approach people who own a bunch of land and are looking for developers and say, hey, I see that you're trying to publish stuff on all this land that you have. Where did my game go? All right, we're going to delete this. We're going to try again. All right, we're going to call this upload demo. And we're going to set a theme of Meadow. Any giveaway this stream, we already ran the giveaway. But you never know when we're going to do another one.
I won everything. It's all mine.
Lucas rigged it.
Mm-hmm. Rig is such an ugly word. I cheated.
Anyway, you can approach landowners and say, hey, this is the cool stuff that I can build. All right, it's saving. It is actually saving. I think. Status saved, okay. All right, and then we're going to share. Wolf, upload 1. And yeah, so you can show that project, and potentially they could hire you to build something for them, or if you've made a whole project from the dashboard, you can actually transfer ownership of that. We plan on making it so that way you could mint that project as an NFT. The details, the specifics of that, I don't have yet, but potentially you could bundle up that game and the assets for it all as a project that you could sell on the marketplace. So hey, you own land and you want a platformer game. Here is a whole platform game that you can just drop on your land, and maybe you could make some tweaks. The buyer could make some tweaks to it if they wanted, or they could just buy the whole thing and publish it on their land. So we do have the ability right now to transfer ownership of that land, and we are working towards being able to bundle it all together with its assets as an NFT that you could sell also. Right. We're going to save. Again, just to make sure. Oh, my neck. I don't know if you could hear that.
I did. It sounded like you were pulling Velcro apart.
That was my neck.
That is concerning.
It is. And, right. Y'all should rate Touche when you're done. Heading over there now. We will do that. Hey, upload it. That was the first... The first one we made is up there in my drafts now.
So it just took a little bit to get there.
It was just being a little slow, you know. Get out of here. Get rid of you. All right, now we're going to try uploading this with a different title. Can put that project on the market and set the price of that project and wait for someone to buy it. Maybe I'm boring with questions. No, it's not boring with questions. You could... I'll be right there. Okay. So no, it's good to ask these questions. You can... so selling the entire game on the market is not possible yet. It is something that we're working towards. But yeah, that would be something that you could do. Even if we don't end up supporting it directly on the marketplace, you could still reach out through our Discord community and say, hey, here's this whole complete game package. Somebody could buy it for 20,000 sand or whatever price you set, and maybe they'll negotiate with you or something. But they before doing it on the market, you might want to organize some sort of like escrow system where like they would put the sand in like an escrow, and then you could transfer it, and when there's proof of the transfer, then that
you could use
release the sand.
NFT Trader for that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I've used that set a couple times, and it works really well. You literally just you put your stuff in your side, and then it goes into the center, and then they put their stuff on their side, and it goes into the center, and then it's got a little like flipping animation. And once you've both confirmed that what you have agreed upon is, you know, being transferred, then it drops the items into the separate parties' wallets, and you can do straight up just NFTs, or you can do NFTs in coin, like it. Anything that's Web3 based, you can transfer with that system.
And you would want to check if, or you'd want to do that after you can mint the whole game. So what you can do now is you can transfer ownership of the game file and all the assets, unminted assets included with it. So you would want to have like a working contract. Basically, they would hire you as a freelancer, and or whatever relationship works out. But you know, do your own research, make sure you're working with legit people, you know, be careful. But there are a lot of people who have set up basically game studios, you know, metaverse architect studios to build this kind of stuff. There's already a lot of people, some of them, Lucas being one of them, technically me being one of them also, even though we're not working on building stuff for people yet. And people in season 3 right now. There's games going up that have been Quest of Triloga, which just came out a few days ago, is one of them. Is built by an external studio. I think they built it for themselves, but there are partner games. Actually, what's the the names escape me? Avenged Sevenfold. The Avenged Sevenfold game was built by a studio. I don't remember the name of the studio that built that one though. The name is not coming to me. But they hired this person to work on it. But it would be kind of similar to that relationship, but maybe they are buying something that you already completed. It would work the same way. All right, let's see if this uploaded a second copy. We're just gonna see what happens here. And I had deleted it, but it's still there. I don't know what's going on. Wolf Test 2. Okay, so you can only upload one at a time. So when you upload, even if you change the name, it replaces it with the new one. Okay. So my first wolf test is not up here anymore.
So you would have to make a game. So what it's doing is it's seeing what the game actually contains, or the contents for the game.
Yeah. So each of these games has a experience ID, just like there's asset IDs and NFT IDs. So the experience ID was being uploaded again. It replaced
with a
the
different
old
name.
one.
The experience ID was still the same.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, makes perfect sense.
And now let's see what happens if I delete this. I think it leaves the uploaded one. It still appears to be there. What happens if we try to play it? Oh, error downloading the experience. Probably because I deleted it. Yep, and it's gone. So if you delete it from your drafts, it also... So if you're having a hard time finding your game on the drafts gallery and you want to get rid of it, you know, maybe you had some old tests or something, deleting it from here will also delete it from the gallery. All right. Well, after that quick little lesson, we are going to raid Touché. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. I had a lot of fun.
Always.
Let's pull up Touché.
Says I spelled his name wrong. Tuschay.
Are you doing it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to do it. I see a question. In VoxEdit, now is it impossible to move the parent node without moving the child? There's no local movement anymore. So local movement never worked in the Game Maker. So that I know that's frustrating from an animation standpoint, but it's important from a game making point. The game maker never successfully supported local animation, so that's why that was removed. Maybe I'll talk to some people to see if we have a proper solution for how to move a child node or move a parent node while leaving the child node in place. We've got new reference planes which change how you can move the parent node, or the current node, which is nice. But without moving the child node, I mean, you could whatever motion that you do on the parent, you can reverse the motion on the child. But I do understand how that's not always ideal. So there's other techniques to get around that, but they oftentimes involve adding extra nodes. So yeah, but the reason it was removed was, like I said, because the game maker never supported it. So I don't expect to see that coming back exactly the way it was before. That needed to go away for a long time, specifically because it was confusing. But anyway, thank you everybody. Twitch just left their
All
rating.
gone.
What?
I said they're all gone.
Oh yes, they're all gone. They're not here anymore. But
now we can talk about Twitch.
Okay, we're gonna talk about how Twitch totally rigging all these competitions, stealing all the NFTs.
I had zero follow up on that comment, so
just in a vacuum. just
throwing it out there, hoping you
don't
just
clip
leave it
that.
alone.
All right, thank you YouTube, thank you Twitter, thank you DLive, thank you Theta, Facebook.
Everybody.
Nobody's even watching on Facebook. So, yeah,
so not Facebook. Everybody
not
else.
Facebook. No. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.